Travels through Norway. Oslo is terrific. Two major places there that I remember very, very well. Number one is the Kon-Tiki Museum. Most of us have read the Kon-Tiki Adventure or seen the documentary that was made shortly thereafter. The question was, could the Polynesians have come from South America? And the fact that Thor Heyerdahl did indeed sail the Kon-Tiki with great difficulty and great adventures along the way from South America to Polynesia answered the question they could have. Now that was done in the 50s. More recently there have been DNA tests, and Polynesia was probably settled from the opposite direction, that is from Asia. The Viking Ship Museum, where they have some remains of Viking burial ships, this great mythology, this great image of the Viking chief dying and being placed on a ship and cast out to sea. The ship is set on fire and that becomes the burial vehicle. Marvelous. But I've also been elsewhere. Lillehammer. I remember one magnificent June morning jogging along a fjord. Lillehammer is where they had Winter Olympics some years ago. And then a great guide, we were on a bus tour from Lillehammer to Bergen. And we were headed toward the home of Edvard Grieg, the great composer. And so the guide began a dialogue about the life biography of Edvard Grieg. Very interesting, he did a good job. And then he played Edvard Grieg all the way to Bergen. Another time I took a working ferry from Bergen all the way up the coast above the Arctic Circle to Kirkenes, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it, Kirkenes, where Norway, Finland, and Russia all come together up at that northern point. And that was magnificent. That was really great. Went into smaller towns and villages along the way and see how people really live. Not just big city things like Oslo or Bergen, but smaller places along the way. So Norway, lots of good memories about Norway.